Hi again, everyone, and welcome here to the High School Football Zone on WHHI-TV. I'm Dale Planica, along with the best color man in the business, Chuck Zapek. And Chuck, we've got a game here tonight. We are at Bluffton High School. We're at Bobcat Stadium. This is my first trip here. I don't know if you've been here before, because you've been in this business for, what, about 35 years? I think when Marconi came out, I think you were still doing these games. But we got a matchup with a team that didn't exist until this year.
Yes, Dale, thank you for the kind words, but you're only as good as your sparring partner or as your doubles partner, I might say. And so I appreciate your kind words, but you're exactly right. We're running into a high school that didn't exist 30 days ago through the consolidation of Hardeeville and Ridgeland High School. Now we have a new high school that took on the name of the Jaguars from Ridgeland-Hardeeville High School, and they're coming in tonight's game with 12 seniors and a little bit more on their roster. One of the things that hurt them in the past, they were a smaller school coming from a 2A school, and now they've got some more players on their roster, so they'll be able to have a little bit more depth on the offense and defense. There won't be quite as many players going both ways as it happened last year. We should mention last year that they lost Hardeeville and Ridgeland lost by big scores, almost 60 points each of that. So combining those schools was probably combining the schools is probably a good thing.
Yeah. Well, the Bobcats are going to receive here, I believe, on the opening kickoff, and so we'll see their offense first. And they've got quite an offense led by their senior signal caller, C.J. Frazier.
Yeah, C.J. Frazier threw for 48 touchdowns last year. He was fifth in the state for total touchdowns. He had 4 last week in the 50-0 blowout of Whale Branch. Coming in tonight's game, though, let's go over that offense. The starting lineups versus Ridgeland tonight is going to be at quarterback, as you mentioned. The starting offensive quarterback is going to be C.J. Frazier, number 9. He's a senior. The fullback is Tykeem Major, number 20. The right wing is going to be Vinny Boney. They run out of what's called a flex bone. Left wing back is going to be Gerald Robinson, number 3. Wide receivers are number 11, Demetrius Smalls, and number 10, Marquise Weber. At the right and left tackles are going to be 59, Austin Chittum, 60, Pierce Freeman. Left guard, it will be Yerko Castillo. Right guard, Josh Darrow. And playing center, number 78, Darren Lundy. He's only a junior. Will be holding out in the center position. And on comes on the field, as you can see on your screen, the Bluffton Bobcats.
Boy, I tell you, it's just almost like a college atmosphere here in Bluffton. They really got turned down by their team last year. They went 13-1 all the way to the state championship game in 3A, and they were rewarded by moving up to 4A. So a little tougher schedule this year.
Well, they've accomplished a lot. That was probably the biggest sports story in Beaufort County last year, was the emergence of the Bluffton Bobcats going to the state championship final at 3A. Now with the growth of the Bluffton area, they're into a bigger school. You move up according to your enrollment, and now this is a 4A team running out onto the football field for their first home game of the 2012 season. In talking to Mark Dievendahl, the principal of Bluffton High School before the game, he said not only have they gone with great achievement on the field, but they had tremendous achievement off the field, particularly with their minority males that are doing so much better academically. They've raised the SET scores and ACT scores by 10% over the last 2 years. So with football comes also better scholastic scores.
Well, it is. They are supposed to be student athletes, and student always comes first.
You know that being a Notre Damer.
Right. Well, we're almost set to kick it off here. This is really quite an opening here, and a big crowd on hand here on the Bluffton sideline. As we mentioned, this is their second game of the season. Meanwhile, the Jaguars, they have yet to play a game. This will be their opening game and their first time as a merged team. So it should be quite a contest here at the Bobcat Stadium.
Well, we have a chance now. Let me go over the starting defensive lineup for the Bluffton Bobcats tonight against the Cougars from Ridgeland. Starting in tonight's game at right outside linebacker will be Joaquin Campbell. He's a senior, along with left outside linebacker John Tritola. Right linebacker, inside linebacker is 56 Kyle Waddle. On his opposite side is Rogan Ferguson. Right safety is number 2 Khalil Mitchell. Left safety B.J. Hill. Nose tackle number 23 K.J. Ford. He's a tough guy. The right end is number 40 Logan Phillips. Left end 17, Shamik Blackshear. Number 1 is the right corner, Jeremy Scott, and 24 is the left corner, Antonio Smith. He's a senior.
Okay, we're getting set to kick it off here, and it's going to be Martin Sotelo, the kicker for the Jaguars, and he'll be putting into play for us. Bluffton getting set to receive. They've got 3 men back deep. And we'll get set to go here shortly. Here's the kick. Taken at the 10, 20, 30, and finally knocked down at the 35-yard line. A good starting field position for the Bobcats of Bluffton.
And they bounce out onto the field with that good field position at the 36-yard line. We should mention that the Bobcats run a very innovative offense. They come out in the field in what's called a pistol formation, where the running back is behind the quarterback. They have 2 slots and 2 wideouts. One of the most innovative high school offenses I can think of. Only thing comes close to that I can think of running at college level is the University of Oregon and Wofford right here in South Carolina.
Frazier fakes it twice, throws it, got a man at the 45, and that's going to be enough for our first Walgreens first down.
Great job here by C.J. Frazier. You can see just how mobile he is. Great job. He doesn't think about running. He thinks about finding that open receiver. So he uses his mobility not to run, but to find a receiver, and he does against his own defense, finds that hole. Good job coming back for the ball. Number 11 makes a fine catch on a first down.
Another man in motion once again. Gives it to him right up the gut. Picks up a couple, and that'll be it.
Yeah, number 20 comes up and makes a nice tackle.
That's Vinny Boney, the carry on that.
Yeah, he makes a nice tackle there. That's a 3-4 defense that Ridgeland is running against the Bobcats offense. As I mentioned, it's a no-huddle offense, just like they do at Oregon. Up over the ball, you see the double slot and the 2 wideouts.
Frazier back to throw, gets it away, got a man, but he overthrew him. He's intended for Smalls. And Demetrius Smalls, he's a senior wide receiver. Just a reminder, today's game brought to you by New River Auto Mall. They have it all at New River Auto Mall. Over 1,000 vehicles at 12 dealerships, all in one location. Visit New River Auto Mall today. The Jaguars getting a man on the field a little bit late, but gets it out there. Get some big beef up there in the front line, but they're going to get tired if they keep.
They got a 3-4 alignment.
Fakes the handoff, got him. Complete. Got a flag down in the middle of the field. See what that is.
Looks like we might have some movement in the line up front when Bluffton.
Marquise Weber, I believe, was the receiver. But it's going to come back. Nope, we got a block below the waist.
Block below the waist. Was that the call, Dale? Well, last week, about the only thing they did wrong last week playing against Whale Branch is that they had 11 penalties during the game. Most of them were personal fouls. So that's usually due to chippiness or some bad mouth talking. I think Coach Cribbs will take care of that, though, during the week. You won't see quite the same type of...
Exactly. So it'll bring up first and 20.
A third. It's going to be third and 22.
Okay. We're going to have to get a sponsor called Windex the next time we come here so we can see through the windows. Big third down. A lot of going to need something pretty big downfield here.
You see Ridgeland 3-4 defense and two defensive ends.
Quick pass over the middle, incomplete, almost intercepted.
Well, that's something we hadn't seen much last year at all against Ridgeland or Hardeeville. That's a stop on the first series of plays.
Yeah. And that'll bring out the kicker.
Just one first down, I should say, not the first series. But they did get one first down, and it is going to bring out the kicker on 4th and 22.
This is number 12, Naley Sprouse. He kicks and also kicks off. I'm not sure he gets a lot of activity punting normally, but He starts off the game with a punt. Low snap, picks it up, nice scoop. Gets it away and then gets a run into. That's going to be a penalty. Fair catch is made at the 29-yard line, but they're going to bring this back, I believe.
That's going to be a first down too. That's a shame. Really, it's a huge mistake. That's going to take the winds out of the sails for the Jaguars to have a roughing the kicker penalty, and he ran right into him. So that's no inadvertent 5-yard penalty. That's a 15 yards and a first down.
Automatic first down. Right.
You know, that's where this team hadn't had much time to prepare. Coming in, they didn't even have spring practice together. They have 15 practices in the spring. They're allowed at all the high schools here in South Carolina. These schools practice separately in the spring. They only been together since they started preseason practice a few weeks ago. But generally, what you try to do with your special teams, if you're ever going to push somebody at the kicker, you like to have them lay out at where the kicker's foot is. In this case, not having enough time to prepare, you got a linebacker comes up through the middle there and doesn't dive away from the kicker. He dives into him or runs into him, and that's a first down.
Well, it takes it out to the 49-yard line, and it's another Walgreens first down. We have 10:36 to go, no score here in the first quarter, and the Bobcats are on the move out their own 49.
Well, that's a smart defense. They're lining up with only 3 down linemen, and then if you can see the 5 linebackers behind them there, and they really don't have the outside linebackers. Now they do up on the line of scrimmage. The reason why it's smart is you don't have anybody running up the middle. It ends up being an empty backfield.
Frazier going deep down the sidelines, just overthrows a man, and it falls incomplete.
That's a good call.
Weber, the intent of the receiver.
That's a good call by Ken Cribbs. I like that. Coming out of a penalty or after a big play, you're in 4 down territory. They're on right around the 50-yard line, and they go for the score right away. And now they line up over the ball again in a no-huddle offense. In the pistol is when the running back is behind the quarterback. That's in the shotgun. If he's in front of him, it'd be a shotgun. This time it's a pistol.
And Frazier making something out of nothing. And takes it all the way down to the 41-yard line. That's going to be close to a first down for the Bobcats. We'll see where they mark it.
You know, Dale, we did a game out here about 3 years ago when C.J. Frazier was a sophomore. And I think he was a freshman back then. And we got to see him play because 3 quarterbacks got hurt in the game that Bluffton played in. He got some experience. And about the only thing he did right that whole game was run with the football. And he's still doing it 3 years later. Nice job by C.J. Pick up the first down.
A Walgreens first down at the 41-yard line of the Jaguars. Again in the pistol. Drops back. Ooh, little delayed handoff right up the gut.
No, that's a shame. They come up with a middle blitz this time. If you see this in replay, you're going to see a missed tackle right in the back, right there. He runs right past them. And that's the reason why there was nobody left up the middle. They were covering everybody on the outside with their linebackers and defensive backs. And the missed tackle in the backfield results in almost a 25-yard gain.
And another Walgreens first down. Keeps it and fumble. The Bobcats fall on it, though. No, they didn't go for the fake there.
Nice job by number 80 here. Comes up where 52 makes a hit from behind.
Bobcat lose about 4 yards, 2nd and 14.
Shake the ball loose.
2nd and 14 coming up.
Yeah, that was Jury beating number 80.
This game also brought to you tonight by Walgreens. At Walgreens, there's a way to stay well. 2nd and 14. Frazier to the outside. He's got a man. That's Robinson with the catch and takes it down inside the 20-yard line.
Nice job. Well executed here. Great job. You know, one of the things that this flexbone offense does, particularly when you put men in motion, is that you get the defensive players looking into the backfield. That early motion gets your defenders looking in the backfield, which is the last place you want to look if you're a defender.
3rd and 2 coming up, and kind of several substitutions in here. This is an interesting lineup.
Well, they're in they're going in deep offense. They're in a short offense. They're in a wildcat right now.
And that's number 23 with the ball, and he breaks loose. He's inside the 10, inside, close to the 5. That's KJ Ford.
Hey, line up. This is just old single wing football. They've got number 69 leading the way, makes a great block on the outside. And the Bobcats get themselves a big first down thanks to a block throw by Yurko Castillo, the senior. Usually a defensive player comes in and throws a block on offense up the middle.
First and goal at the 7-yard line. Frazier throws it wide open, and that's a touchdown. Gerald Robinson with the catch. That's a 7-yard touchdown pass for the Bobcats, and they go on the scoreboard first.
But
6-0.
They catch him in man-to-man offense here, and they run a little pick play back there, and you see that they picked off the inside defensive halfback. He never got a chance to cover the man on the outside. Here they
now
run
they
the ball
go
right
with
up there.
2-point conversion.
Yep.
And they get it. So that's an 8-0 ball game here with 7:48 to go in the first quarter. We've got a flag down. Let's check out the flag.
Yeah, usually this is illegal procedure. They weren't fully stopped when they got up over the ball. A little bit anxious running a 2-point play, a surprise 2-point play. Just lining up as they do, and then they shift into your classic point after touchdown attempt.
So we'll see.
In this case, they snapped it to the quarterback or snapped it to the up back and ran it in. They'll move the ball back 5 yards now for
make
illegal
them kick
procedure.
it again, right? So they call it like a delay on that, but so they'll bring it back, and Sprouse will kick it now from a little bit deeper. Again, they got a good kicking squad here. Talk about that in just a minute. And they line up conventionally.
Well, Bluffton comes out and scores on the first drive.
Kick is up, and it is no good. So it remains 6-0 with 7:48 to go here in the first quarter of play. You're watching the High School Football Zone
On WHHI Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Annalisa Itkor. Join us every night at 6:30 and 10:30 to learn everything there is to learn about Bluffton in the Bluffton News.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends cold tablets and hot soup.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends bubblegum flavor and patience.
Mine recommends antacid tablets and only one taco.
Walgreens pharmacists also recommend you try Walgreens brand health and wellness products. They have the same active ingredients as other brands and cost less. Our pharmacist recommended Walgreens brand health and wellness products. There's an everyday way to well.
We are back after the missed extra point, and Maley Sprouse will try and make up for it here. He's the kicker for Bluffton. He's only he's a senior. He does both kicking and punting. And here's the approach, and he gets it away. Good kick. That's going to go inside the 5 at the 4. 15-20, and hit and knocked down at the 24-yard line. And that's where the Jaguars will start their first offensive play.
And the Jaguars are going to come out on the field led by number 52, Jeffrey Gatson. He's the center. At right guard will be Antonio Paul, 58. Left guard will be 55, Kareem Singleton. Left tackle, 63, DeQuan Mitchell. Right tackle, Samuel Thompson, number 72. They'll be flanked by number 1, Devontae Doe as a wide receiver, along with Garrison Seaton as a wide receiver, number 21. Number 20 is Amore Wilkins. At fullback, Marquise McLennan is the wide receiver. The running back is number 5, Marquise Griffin. And the quarterback, Darrell Myers, number 4.
Myers hands it off inside. Not much happening there. Second down and probably 10. They'll spot it right back at the original line of scrimmage.
Well, Dale, as we talked a little bit before, earlier in tonight's game, part of the challenge for the Jaguars from Ridgeland is just getting their assignments and learning their signals. They've only been together for a couple weeks, the two high schools.
Second and 10. Again, the handoff inside, and that's what they want to do it on the ground. They pick up about 5 that time. It'll be third down coming up.
Well, they were a running team last year. The coach is the coach from Ridgeland in there, and that's what they did last year. Is they ran. They were a running team, running a lot of the option. We saw that read option right now. Blake Raley is the former Hardeeville coach who became the Ridgeland coach.
Ridgeland-Hardeeville. 3rd and 4. In the handoff. And going to be short of the first down. And they're probably going to have to punt this one away. Ball resting at the 31-yard line. It'll be 4th and about 2.
Well, that's pretty conservative. 3 runs right between the tackles. Trying to test out the middle of the Bobcat line. But the defensive line held up for the starters up front, as we mentioned before. The nose tackle is number 23, KJ Ford. The right end is 40, Logan Phillips, and the left end, Shamik Blackshear.
Okay, so they will punt. Well, let's see, we got a flag, got a timeout. There is a timeout. It's a timeout on the field. It's 6-0 in favor of the Bobcats. We're going to take it with them. You're watching the High School Football Zone.
WHHI Sports TV.
It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Hilton Head Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram's big sales event, and it's happening now. Choose from our giant selection of over 90 new vehicles. We have financing as low as 0% and new vehicles starting at just $199 per month. Now that's big. It's Hilton Head Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram's big sales event, now until August 31st. We're located on Highway 278, exit 8 off I-95, or online at HiltonHeadCJD.com. But hold on to your hats because it's gonna be big.
Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, Kiwi waving back at me, but I won't you be the salty dog, oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down South Beach, sitting by the dock, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be the salty dog?
Okay, we are back here with a first quarter punt coming up for the Jaguars. They went 3 and out. Well, maybe not. They're not going to punt. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 2.
And we'll try to draw them off sides.
Nope. Quick pitch to the outside, and that doesn't happen. Well, they thought they saw something, but the Bobcats saw it too.
Well, the running back gets the pitch here. He should have cut it inside, but there was nowhere to go. They were on him too fast.
Yeah, they were ready for that. That's the Salty Dog instant replay, and a reminder that the Salty Dog Cafe is one of our sponsors, and remind you to get your Salty Dog T-shirt at the Salty Dog T-shirt Factory, located at South Beach Marina or on Arrow Road, and you can pick it up anytime at their website, www.saltydog.com.
Here comes a quick strike offense.
Going deep. Got a man. Got a catch. Ball is down inside the 5 at about the 1-yard line. Well, that's what you do. You come off a big play on defense. Well, that's a nice catch.
I think he may have scored.
He never really did touch the ground because he had his hand on the ground, but nothing else. He was sitting on the player. But
Great
they don't
catch.
have
That was
replay. But
Demetrius
there's a Walgreens.
Smalls.
Walgreens first down here. 1st and goal at the 1. Handoff inside. Stopped for no gain. That's number 20. That's Major. Look at here they are setting up their offense here on the sidelines. I said they got a plethora of coaches down here on Bluffton's team. You look down there, there's about 14 coaches on the sidelines, and they work them throughout the game. They sit them down in classroom style and have them work with that whiteboard.
For Ridgeland, number 55, Kareem Singleton made the big stop on that first play.
Was going outside and scoring. That's number 8. Bonai, Vinny Bonai.
Well, here's the difference right here. From one level to the next level, the difference is tackling. And that's the biggest difference. You see people ask, what's the difference from 2A to 3A or 4A to, it's speed of the game and tackling. That's the difference.
Well, they get to try an extra point once again here. Sprouse will line it up. Good snap. Well, they're going to fake it and throw it, and that's incomplete. Well, they're trying a little bit of everything. But the result is they haven't scored on either extra point try.
Well, they're showing them the whole playbook, that's for sure.
We're going to take a TV timeout. It's 12-0 in favor of Bluffton. You're watching the High School Football Zone
on WHHI Sports TV.
H&H Auto is Hilton Head's #1 place for service, collision repair, and sales. H&H Auto's service department will keep any vehicle running its best, and when the unexpected happens, trust their collision repair to get you back on the road. Looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? H&H Auto offers a full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs that are certified and come with a warranty. Visit the #1 rated service department on Hilton Head at 35 Hunter Road and H&H Auto Body at 17 Cardinal Road. Customer friendly, guaranteed quality. H&H Auto. At 123 Drive Driving Academy, the goal is to help students become confident, cautious, and courteous drivers. They offer high-quality classroom and behind-the-wheel training with friendly, professional, and state-certified instructors who make learning easy and safe. Go to 123drivedrivingacademy.com for more information or call 263-5023 and mention the Friday Night Football Zone to receive $10 off your training session. When you're ready to get in the driver's seat, call 123 Drive Driving Academy.
Here at Bobcat Stadium, Bobcats lead at 12-0, 2 touchdowns pretty quickly, one on a big turnover on a 4th down play. And once again, Sprouse will kick off. They got a kicking coach who's really done a great job with kickers here over the years. And he does this, gratis. His name is Fred Pinciero. And Fred and I had dinner just the other night with his lovely wife and a good friend Denise, and we had a good time. Now, that ball went in the end zone, Chuck.
And it comes out.
Last week we saw that, and
they didn't call it.
No, they didn't call it. Anyways, my point is that at Bluffton, they've got a number of coaches that are doing work here gratis because all the schools have the same budget as far as coaching staffs are concerned. And so these guys just give up their time, and our hats off to them because they do a great job with the kids, and it's all about the kids. So big hi out to Fred Pinciero and his wife Jane, and we'll see you guys soon. Here come the Jaguars coming out now. A little bit of a shotgun. Right up the middle, nothing going. No gain, 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, they do move back in the shotgun, and they try to run a trap up the middle. Here we see on the drawing board the offensive coordinator drawing up the plays against that odd man defense that they were throwing up against them.
I don't know if it helps that the other sideline is watching our broadcast. Fortunately, we're on tape, so.
What is that sign language anyway?
Looking for the pitch, and then the option, keeps it, takes it out to the 25 and almost to the 30. Make it about the 27 or 28. It'll be 3rd down and short coming up.
Now that's a good call. I like that. When you really don't have anything going, the best play in the book for any team is the option and have the quarterback make his reads and let him run the football. The reason is the quarterback is the only uncovered man on the field. You usually don't have somebody assigned to the quarterback.
Unless it's like Michael Vick or somebody. You might have a mirror.
Well, you're right. Then you can have what they call a spy,
right,
where somebody's going to mirror him all over the field. But I come back and run the option again. I mean, that's when you're a little bit flat, you get your quarterback doing a few things, making plays for you, making the right read. That can go a long way to getting your offensive linemen some confidence so they fire off the ball. They're able to win that battle up front for you.
Well, it's low snap, and that's always a problem. Just ruins the timing there, and that results in a loss and another punt situation coming up.
Yeah, they're going to go through here without a first down. That's a shame. They couldn't get anything going on that. What it's going to do is wear down your defense in a hurry. I mean, the offense that Bluffton runs already is a no-huddle offense. So their whole idea is to get up there and run as many plays as they can. They figure the more plays they have, the better opportunity to have to score.
It'll be 4th and 3 coming up. The last time they went for it, but well, they are lining up to go for it. Maybe they don't. Oh, they do have a punter. They got a punter way back there.
Not on 4th and 13.
Yeah.
4th they got an illegal substitution too. They broke the huddle with 12 men.
Okay. Well, not a good start to the season for them thus far.
Well, it's their first game.
It's a learning experience.
First game for a school that didn't exist 30 days ago.
That's right. They were actually rivals, a lot of these kids, playing against each other.
It's
There's
like the
kick.
Jasper County All-Stars.
Taking at the 40.
Uh-oh.
Little dancing. Back to the 41. 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, and stumbles and falls down inside the 15-yard line. That's going to set up good field position.
That's Jeremy Scott, the senior who also plays cornerback, using his quicks to get the reverse his field and get on the outside, almost break it, but there was a block in the back, as we saw there on the replay. That's going to bring it back.
Okay. So they'll bring it back in to about the 40. See where they mark it. And we call it a holding. 2:59 to go here in the first quarter of play. I'm going to remind you at halftime, the New River Auto Mall will sponsor the halftime show. We'll have the drive of the week on the New River Auto Mall. It's a car that I haven't had the pleasure of driving yet. I drive a Hyundai, and I have very often, and I got to learn how to pronounce it actually first. But that'll be coming up at halftime. And of course, Dick's Sporting Goods will sponsor the untouchable moment at the conclusion of tonight's game. We'll pick the untouchable moment. We got the cheerleaders from both schools at halftime. Quite a show coming up. Fake, and Frazier's not going to get away with it this time.
Oh, great job by number 74 from Ridgeland. Watch him come up there on the outside. Makes a great job of bringing down. That's Henry Wright, the 6'4", 315-pound defensive tackle.
Wow.
Makes C.J. Frazier find a way to the ground.
You don't want to have him on top of you, that's for sure.
Woo!
Is that your playing weight, Chuck?
Minus about 100 pounds. Yeah. There he is, 74, the big right tackle.
He's the right tackle and the right end combined. Quick throw to the outside, a little bubble screen here. Gets back the lost yardage and maybe a couple more. It'll be third down and more manageable yardage here.
Well, this is where the no-huddle offense has its effect on you. Because what they're doing now, you'll see that they're substituting 2 players in for Ridgeland as they line up over the ball. But it really doesn't give you much of an opportunity to adjust. They're up upon you, ready to run the play.
3rd and 9. Looks like a screen in the middle. It's got to be. That's going to be close to a first down. I think he's got it.
Well, this is slow and developing, but even though it's slow and developing, it gives everybody an opportunity to pick up their blocks. It's too bad number 55 wasn't a tad faster. He might have caught him behind the line of scrimmage. But the blocking downfield didn't allow him to be able to corral that running back. He had a lot of open field to run in.
The Bobcats pick up another Walgreens first down. Actually, they've got the only first downs in this game so far.
Well, this is why this offense is so good. See how they're all spread out, double slot, 2 wide outs, 1 back behind the quarterback. It looks like what you want to do is throw the football. What you really want to do is run the football or get the ball very quickly to your running backs so that they can go and make plays.
Boy, that's another nice play. Getting that slot man on the outside.
Well, then if you have number 3, Gerald Robinson, in the lineup, you might want to throw the ball him in the flat also. Once again, they're in man-to-man coverage, and they're just not picking up with everybody crossing over. Again, assignments are really a breakdown here for Ridgeland-Hardeeville.
And it's another Walgreens first down. Counting down inside the 1 minute mark here in the first quarter. 12-0 in favor of the Bobcats. Again, a little motion. Fakes inside, little reverse. And this could go a long way. Inside the 10-yard line is number 11. That's Demetrius Smalls.
I think it's coming back, though. I think there's some kind of legal procedure. Thrown on the far side by the linesman away from the ball.
Now we'll check out the penalty.
No, it's going to go against Ridgeland.
Yep, looks that way.
Could be offsides.
So Smalls, from his wide receiver position, takes it down inside the 10-yard line, I believe. Just outside the 10. Referees are still talking it over. We actually know who the referees are tonight, Chuck. Thanks to our Tony Verga, who did a great job going down on the field. And
we sure do, Dale. Mike McGarry is the referee, number 23. He's the guy that makes all the decisions out on the field with the white cap. You see him talking to the quarterback right now. Back judge is Dennis Burden, number 33. He's from Knoxville, Tennessee. Jimmy Waldrop is the umpire, number 24, from Greenville, South Carolina. He's refereed 3 state championship games. Sam Douglas is the line judge, number 4. He's from Greenville, South Carolina tonight. It's Greenville, South Carolina. And so is Hayes Mercer, the linesman. 4 years in the business. He's from Greenville also. Did I say number 4? I meant 4 years in the business for Sam Douglas.
Okay.
3 guys from Greenville, though. Coming from upstate.
Yeah, made a nice trip down here.
Hopefully they'll stay around and enjoy some of the hospitality here in Beaufort County. Maybe hit Jim and Nick's on the way home or something like that.
Well, the penalty, whatever it was, and it has been declined. It'll be first and goal inside the 10-yard line. 20 seconds and counting here. See if the Bobcats try and score it here or let the clock in the first quarter run down.
Oh, don't get the playoff.
Man in motion. Hands off to him. Spinning, but not getting in is that's number 3. That's Robinson. And that's going to end the first quarter of play. We've played 1 quarter. Bobcats lead at 12-0. You're watching the High School Football Zone
on WHHI Sports TV.
Collins Pest Control has been serving the Lowcountry for almost 13 years. Staffed with trained professionals in the industry, we offer monthly and quarterly pest control services. Need a Seal 100 for a real estate closing or a termite pre-treat for new construction? Call Collins Pest Control today.
We are a family-owned business and we are dedicated to providing quality service to our valued customers.
Let our family help your family.
Call us today at 524-5544 for a free estimate.
Hi, I'm Dr. Elizabeth Sugg. I've been a dentist for over 20 years and I've recently moved my practice here from Ohio. What makes Ocean Dental different? I offer weekend and evening hours, which is great for busy professionals. Cosmetic dentistry options are available, and best of all, I'm offering a free exam and x-rays for any new patients. Having the right family dentist is important. Call Ocean Dental at 342-6677 to schedule a free exam and x-rays. Your teeth are your ultimate accessory, and I'll make yours shine.
Do you need to sell a home, or are you looking to purchase a new one? Hi, I'm Rhonda Merrick with Ballinger Realty of Beaufort, South Carolina. I've been serving the Lowcountry for 6 years, and I want to help you with any of your real estate needs. I'll assist with finding the right loan and lender, and I will help you with every detail before closing. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, military personnel, or retiring to Beaufort, together we can find the perfect match to fit your lifestyle and your budget. For real estate on the move, call Rhonda Merrick.
We're back. And incomplete as Frazier tries to get it into the hands of number 10, Marquise Weber. So it'll bring up 3rd and goal here to start the second quarter of play. It's been all Bobcats so far. The Jaguars have not gotten a first down yet. But it is still early, and they are in a learning process this year.
First game of the year for Ridgeland, for the new school. This will only look good in the box score so far, though. 12 points in the first quarter.
3rd and goal from the 5. Keeping it is C.J. Frazier, and he gets into the end zone. That's 6 for C.J. Frazier.
Great run by Frazier. Watch him do a little shake and bake in the backfield here. Makes an oncoming tackle or miss him altogether. 24 whiffs on the tackle. And into the end zone goes C.J. Frazier, fighting his way in. He scratched and clawed just like a Bobcat to get there.
Well, they try to go for 2 again, and they don't get it again. So it's 18-0 in favor of the Bobcats. You're watching the High School Football Zone
on WHHI Sports TV.
It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Hilton Head Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram's big sales event, and it's happening now. Choose from our giant selection of over 90 new vehicles. We have financing as low as 0% and new vehicles starting at just $199 per month. Now that's big. It's Hilton Head Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram's big sales event, now until August 31st. We're located on Highway 278, exit 8 off I-95, or online at HiltonHeadCJD.com. But hold on to your hats because it's gonna be big.
We are back here at Bluffton Stadium, where the Bobcats lead at 18-0 and getting set in a kickoff as we just started the second quarter of play. Scored on a 5-yard touchdown run by C.J. Frazier, and they lead it by 3 scores. They've missed all their extra point tries. Here's a run out to about the 22-yard line, 23, and that's where the Jaguars will put it in play. We got a flag down on the field. We'll check out the flag.
Well, you know, Dale, this is the first game of the year for Ridgeland-Hardeeville, so, you know, we got to expect that they may be not quite up to speed yet. Bluffton won 50-0 against Whale Branch last week, but even more impressive is the record over the last 2 years of the Bluffton Bobcats, going 26-3 over the last 2 seasons.
Well, we got an injury on the field, Chuck, so we're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching the High School Football Zone
on WHHI-TV.
Sly as a fox, you saw the dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, Kiwi waving back at me. Honey, won't you be my salty dog? Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog. You sly as a fox, you saw the dog. Down southeast, sitting by the dog, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be my salty dog?
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends cold tablets and hot soup.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends bubblegum flavor. And patience.
Mine recommends antacid tablets. And only 1 taco.
Walgreens pharmacists also recommend you try Walgreens brand health and wellness products. They have the same active ingredients as other brands and cost less. Our pharmacist recommended Walgreens brand health and wellness products. There's an everyday way to well.
H&H Auto is Hilton Head's #1 place for service, collision repair, and sales. H&H Auto's service department will keep any vehicle running its best, and when the unexpected happens, trust their collision repair to get you back on the road. Looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? H&H Auto offers a full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs that are certified and come with a warranty. Visit the #1 rated service department on Hilton Head at 35 Hunter Road and H&H Auto Body at 17 Cardinal Road. Customer friendly, guaranteed quality. H&H Auto.
Okay, we're back here at Bobcat Stadium, 11:42 to go in the second quarter, and we still got an injured player on the field. That's one of the Jaguars that's down, receiving medical attention, and we don't want to speculate. I don't know if he was running the ball and came back. It was a big hit there at the end of the run back on the kickoff. So, which kickoffs are dangerous, as we see in the NFL. they've moved it so that they're trying to reduce the number of kickoffs.
There they are, the Bluffton offense back to doing a little chalk talk back on the sidelines. The offensive players have their back to the field, looking at the board, and the offensive coordinator is going over the plays, and they're explaining who's going to get who's got what responsibility they have. What we were talking about before the timeout, Dale, was the Bluffton Bobcat record of 26-3 over the last 2 years. And they've had some great players who have gone on and played here. Last season, we were watching 3 of their top 4 defenders, linebackers Michael Grant, Corey Stoner, and Hayden Gillespie. They all departed. Along with them, they took 256 tackles and 12 sacks. But, this is a school, Bluffton, that has just built a program based on their off-season weightlifting program, and just the communities come behind and giving them so much support that these players, and plus they have a great junior varsity program. A lot of these players are playing from 6th grade on under the same system.
Right, and they moved from 3A to 4A, which is a sign that they're growing, and it's a growing area out here too. So they have a lot more kids that are getting into the program, and when you have a winning program, there's a greater desire to be a part of it. As you said, the fans really support this out here. We were at Hilton Head last year, and when Bluffton came to visit, and they had a caravan. They had a police escorted caravan come over just to tailgate before the game. So we'll probably see that again this year. They're still down on the field. We're going to take another quick timeout. You're watching the High School Football Zone
on WHHI Sports TV.
It's tough to come this far and lose. It hurts. But you are defined in life by the way you respond to defeat. That pit in your stomach, fill it with fire. Next season starts right now. Remember this hurt. Think about it when you want to sleep in the morning. Think about it when you want to shut it down instead of doing an extra set. Promise yourself that you will never, ever feel like this again. You promise yourself that you will come back untouchable.
Football is an all-or-nothing sport.
It's not just who's strongest, it's who wants it more.
All the sweat, all the sprints, all the extra reps. It's all for that feeling when you walk off the field victorious.
Believe this, no one wants to win for this city more than me. No one.
I'm Jacksonville Jaguars linebacker Paul Poslusny.
I'm defensive tackle Tyson Alualu.
I'm Jaguars linebacker Darryl Smith. And I'm all in.
Hi, I'm Annalisa Itkor. Join us every night at 6:30 and 10:30 to learn everything there is to learn about Bluffton in the Bluffton News.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends cold tablets and hot soup.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends bubblegum flavor and patience.
Mine recommends antacid tablets and only one taco.
Walgreens pharmacists also recommend you try Walgreens brand health and wellness products. They have the same active ingredients as other brands and cost less. Our pharmacist recommended Walgreens brand health and wellness products. There's an everyday way to well.
We're back here at Bobcat Stadium, and it's gotten a little quieter here. The player is still down there working on him. Medical assistance is out there. Actually, Coach Cribb has gathered his team together. Looks like it could even be a prayer situation, but you know, nobody wants to see anybody get hurt out here, that's for sure, and they're going to take every precaution. So I think they do have a backboard out there.
Well, we also saw the Bluffton team and the cheerleaders and everybody on our sideline gather around Coach Cribbs right there, saying a prayer for the player down on the field. Certainly a sign of respect. and hope that it isn't as serious as it appears right now. But they're certainly taking all the precautions out on the field.
Yep. As we said, Bluffton got on the board early, and they've been marching down the field each time that they got the ball. They had a couple of short fields to work with as well. So as a result, they've taken an 18-0 lead, scored 3 touchdowns, missed the first extra point, then went for 2 a couple of times, all 3 times after that, and or both times after that, and didn't convert those. So as a result, they are only up 18-0, but they are pretty much controlling this game. And
they are. We should mention, too, that Ridgeland-Hardeeville is 2 classes down. This year, Bluffton, as we know, and we mentioned already, is playing at the 4A level, moving up from Class 3A last year, where they were a runner-up in the state. Almost perfection last year, just losing the last game of the year by a touchdown. So that was a great year for them. As I mentioned just a few minutes ago, they did 26-3 is their record over the last 2 seasons. And coming into this year, even though they didn't have a lot of returning lettermen, they certainly had a lot of depth built up through their JV program and underclassmen who moved up.
Right. Well, and this is Coach Cribb's 3rd year here, and he's done a great job. And just it's very telling, the difference in the size of the school, because I think we counted about 30 or 35 dress players for the Jaguars and 61 for Bluffton when they came out on the field earlier. So that makes a big difference, that depth.
Well, I'll tell you what, one thing you can't take away from Bluffton is it's almost like coaching 1-on-1 watching that offense out there.
Yeah, well, they got the player up on a blackboard, and hopefully he's all right. They're going to walk him off. Okay, well, we wish nothing but good things for that gentleman. On the run back, there was a penalty, which takes it back inside the 10, which is just, boy, Jaguars just keep going, putting their foot deeper into the hole here. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 10. Second quarter just underway, 11:42 to go here.
Well, the Jaguars come out once again on offense with Myers, the quarterback, up under the center this time, and they're running out of a T backfield. It's not a full T, it's 2 wide outs.
Gives it to the middleman, and he goes nowhere. 2nd down coming up. Reminder that today's game is brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods. As part of their grand opening festivities, Dick's Sporting Goods will host a high school team pride competition. Schools displaying the most team spirit will win a $750 gift certificate to spend at Dick's Sporting Goods for their programs. More details to come, and remember, every season starts at Dick's Sporting Goods. 2nd down, rolling out, quick pitch out, and they're just, we got a fumble on the play. Let's see if they say it was down. Nope, it's going to be the Bobcats' ball on the fumble recovery. Well, he never had the ball.
Big hit on the outside. Left defensive end comes up for the Bobcats. Makes the hit. That was number 44, Rogan Ferguson.
So another short field for C.J. Frazier and his mates as they come out again, no huddle.
I think you might just call this short. I don't know if you could call it, getting the ball on the 4-yard line.
Or it's going to be a little bit longer now because one of the offensive linemen just walked across.
A little prematurely.
Yep. That'll give Coach Cribb something else to talk about this week.
First game of the year, we got a full house here at Bluffton High School. A lot of enthusiasm in this community for their football team.
Really nice facility here, too. Frazier looks, got a man, touchdown. Demetrius Smalls. Boy, he threaded the needle on that one. Boy, that was a nice play there. Nice timing. Good route run by Smalls, and it's another touchdown, making it 24-0 with 11 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Again, they line up, and they do shuffle pass it out. They try to run it in, and they're unsuccessful once again. And so they are denied, and it's 24-0 with 11 minutes to go here in the second quarter. You're watching the High School Football Zone
on WHHI Sports TV.
It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Hilton Head Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram's big sales event, and it's happening now. Choose from our giant selection of over 90 new vehicles. We have financing as low as 0% and new vehicles starting at just $199 per month. Now that's big. It's Hilton Head Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram's big sales event, now until August 31st. We're located on Highway 278, exit 8 off I-95, or online at HiltonHeadCJD.com. But hold on to your hats because it's gonna be big.
Hi, I'm Annalisa Itkor. Join us every night at 6:30 and 10:30 to learn everything there is to learn about Bluffton in the Bluffton News.
We're back here at Bobcat Stadium. Bluffton leads at 24-0, and they have not been stopped yet. Meanwhile, the Jaguars have not had a first down yet, so the host Bobcats kicking it away here. Ball hits at about the 4. 10, 15, and doesn't quite make it to the 20. So it'll be 1st and 10 at about the 18-yard line for the Jaguars.
The Jaguars come out over the ball. Once again led by Jeffrey Gatson, number 52 is the center. Right guards Antonio Paul, Kareem Singleton, number 55. Left tackle Dequan Mitchell. And the right tackle, number 72, Samuel Thompson, leading the way. Let's see if they can't get their act together here, get a first down. Build some confidence.
They just, everything's kind of slowed down for them on offense. They just, not crisp. Throws a pass over the middle. That's intercepted. That's going to go in for the touchdown. That's number 2. Khalil Mitchell. Cornerback was just laying there and looked like he was throwing it right to him.
It hit him right on the number 5. Number 2, rather, and he took it right in.
So now it's that makes it 30. Let's see if they actually let the kicker kick this extra point. They line up again. They shuffle it off. There's a little jump pass. And that's complete. In the 2-point conversion, Marquise Weber with the connection there for the 2 points. So it's 32-0 here at Bobcat Stadium. You're watching the High School Football Zone.
WHHI Sports TV.
We're back here. It's 32-0 after the kickoff. The Jaguars will put it in play. 1st and 10. The ball is at their own 15-yard line.
You know, Dale, it's 10 minutes and 32 seconds left in the second quarter. Just 1 minute and 28 seconds ago, the score was 12-0. In a minute and 28 seconds, they scored 20 points.
And they might score another. And they are going to score another. Wow. Number 66 with the touchdown there for the Bobcats. That is not on my roster. The Bobcats now lead at 38. A reminder that today's game is brought to you by H&H Auto. Customer friendly, guaranteed quality. The #1 place for auto sales and service on Hilton Head. H&H Auto.
Well, that play took 7 seconds.
Now we have to recalculate That minute and 20 is now a minute and 27 seconds. Wow. Okay, now we're going to try and kick the extra point here. Good snap. Ball's down. Kick is up, and the kick is good.
Wow, beats it up and good.
It's 39-0 in favor of the Bobcats. You're watching the High School Football Zone.
WHHI Sports TV.
Oh, salty dog. Oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, Kiwi waving back at me. Honey, won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog. Oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down southeast, sitting by the dog, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog.
Okay, we are back here at Bluffton after the touchdown, and the Bobcats lead at 39-0 with plenty of time to go here. 10:25 in the second quarter of play, and a good kickoff comes down about the 10-yard line. 15, 20, and 22, and that's about it. That's where the Jaguars will put it in play. And tonight's game brought to you by New River Auto Mall. They have it all at New River Auto Mall. With over 1,000 vehicles at 12 dealerships, all in one location. Visit New River Auto Mall today. Also, tonight's game is brought to you by Bluffton News. I want you to tune in every night at 6:30 and 10:30 for the Bluffton News here on WHHI. This is all Bluffton Newscast, bringing you your local news, headlines, and information. The Bluffton News every night at 6:30 and 10:30. Only on WHHI-TV. Well, we got movement and we got a penalty. It looks like somebody on the defense may have fallen across the line. I don't know if he jumped across, but one of his players almost pushed him over. So that's going to be 5 yards. That's the only positive play we've seen so far, Chuck. 5-yard penalty against Bluffton. Oh, that looks good. First and 5 now, out of the 26.
Run your offense. Don't change anything.
Well, handoff, but they had to change the snap, that's for sure. The snaps have been low. We got a late flag. Personal foul against Bluffton. So that'll give them a Walgreens first down.
Their first down of the evening.
Yep.
Personal foul penalty against the Bobcats.
Tonight's game also brought to you by Walgreens. Walgreens, there's a way to stay well. All our instant replays this year are brought to you by Salty Dog Cafe. Great place to visit. Sit out there on the gazebo and have a couple of adult beverages or non-adult beverages, whichever you prefer, on an autumn night. Actually, it's a pretty good night here. I think the weather's finally changing for us, Chuck. It's got to be, what, about 50 degrees here in the booth with the air conditioning on? Well, we're going to discuss something here, so we're going to take a timeout. You're watching the High School Football Zone.
WHHI Sports TV.
H&H Auto is Hilton Head's #1 place for service, collision repair, and sales. H&H Auto's service department will keep any vehicle running its best, and when the unexpected happens, trust their collision repair to get you back on the road. Looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? H&H Auto offers a full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs that are certified and come with a warranty. Visit the #1 rated service department on Hilton Head at 35 Hunter Road and H&H Auto Body at 17 Cardinal Road. Customer friendly, guaranteed quality. H&H Auto.
Welcome back to Bobcat Stadium. I'm Dale Planica, Chuck Zapek alongside, and the first down for the Jaguars out at the 40. And they don't get back to the 40 on the pitch out. Lose about 1 or 2 on the play. Be second down and long.
Well, there just isn't any kind of cohesion or coordination with the blocking scheme. You can just see a total lack of momentum and organization.
2nd and 12 now.
Wheels have sort of come off in the last 2 minutes here.
They have.
For Ridgeland.
Shotgun. Again, a low snap. That is, oh, this is not good. Wow. So that's going to be a loss on the play. Well, he was first here at the 30.
The reason there so many players came through was a screen pass. They were trying to set up a middle screen. Had the quarterback gotten a snap and not had the fumble with it, he may have had an opportunity to dump it over the on-rushing lineman. As you saw them, they had a free run at him. That was on purpose.
A loss of 18 on the play. 3rd and 30. Chuck, you got to go deep in the playbook here, don't you? Maybe a little draw play.
Screen, draw, delay. That's the playbook. Screen, draw, delay. And they run up the middle and pick up a 10-yard gain.
10-yard gain. But it's still going to be 4th and 20. They're going to have to kick it away.
That's their best run of the day. That's Devontae Doe. He's a junior. Makes a good run out of it.
So they'll be kicking here. Tonight's game brought to you by Salty Dog Cafe. We want you to get your Salty Dog t-shirt at the Salty Dog T-Shirt Factory. It's located at South Beach Marina, and there's also a store on Arrow Road. And you can pick one up anytime at your website, saltydog.com. So visit Salty Dog Cafe.
A lot of good stuff there on Arrow Road. I go in there. 2 for 1, half price off, clearance. Not a bad place to go to.
Get your cigars there, the cigar store. Well, looks like we're going to take a time out of the field. We're going to take it with them. 7:02 to go. You're watching the High School Football Zone.
WHHI Sports TV.
At 123 Drive Driving Academy, the goal is to help students become confident, cautious, and courteous drivers. They offer high-quality classroom and behind-the-wheel training with friendly, professional, and state-certified instructors who make learning easy and safe. Go to 123drivedrivingacademy.com for more information or call 263-5023 and mention the Friday Night Football Zone to receive $10 off your training session. When you're ready to get in the driver's seat, call 123 Drive Driving Academy. For 30 years of accounting and financial experience, DMP Financial Services provides small businesses and individuals with an array of accounting and financial solutions. From the consulting services of an experienced CFO to monthly bookkeeping and individual tax return preparation, you can expect the professionals at DMP Financial Services to provide you with accurate and timely financial information to grow your company and meet all of your individual needs. Call 422-3203 to see how they can help you.
Well, we're back here. We just had a very exciting punt return by the Bobcats, taking it all the way down inside the 25-yard line of the Jaguars. There was a fumble, there was a flag, but that was a great commercial spot that we ran just before this. Who was that young gentleman?
I was most interested in the personal bill pay. Even if I give you my bills, you'll pay them? Ah, what a deal.
Absolutely.
What a guy.
Well, Richland takes over on the fumble, so they punted it, got it right back where they started the punt from. So, but it's first down. Get rid of that flag. And there's a handoff inside. Oh, there's a fumble. Ball coming the other way. Still coming.
And the Bobcats will take it back.
And a flag on top of everything else. So, boy, this is getting pretty sloppy, Chuck.
Well, there's a lot of effort out there by those guys in white jerseys, just that things just aren't going their way, and sometimes that's what happens.
Well, let's see, the flag is here. It's going to be, I believe, a personal foul against the Jaguars, and it is. And that's going to take it inside the 10-yard line. So it'll be first and goal, and the Bobcats, already leading at 39-0, are once again knocking on the door. Chuck, college football season opens up pretty quick, and next week the Irish are in Ireland. Can you believe that? Take on Navy. Navy had to take a ship over, and the Irish are actually flying there. Not that I'm, partial to Notre Dame or anything. There's a fumble. I think we got 4 fumbles in a row here.
Hey, you're right. 4 plays in a row. There's been fumbles.
Let's see if this goes back to
nice block, Eric.
The Jaguars.
The Jaguars come up with it.
Well, still a lot of fighting those dogs down there. So it'll be first down for the Jaguars at the 5, their own 5-yard line. They got a 95-yard field to go. 6:03 to go here in the.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a found wallet. Found it. Someone is coming in the stadium.
They're announcing a found wallet.
I think. No, it's not mine.
I checked my pockets.
I did too. That's for sure.
Well, speaking with Coach Ken Cribb before the game, I was asking him about the innovation, and he agreed with me. He thought that the Bluffton offense was about as innovative as he'd seen on a football field. The only schools he could mention that had anything like it was maybe Oregon, Wofford here in South Carolina, and also Savannah State runs a similar offense.
Well, they're
Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern.
I'll tell you, they've got a very favorable schedule. Their first 4 or 5 games are against teams that are in lower divisions, and then they get a bye week before they start playing teams within the 4A division.
Sure, they play their first 4A game against Beaufort, and they got, as you just mentioned, a bye week, which gives you extra time to prepare.
And we'll be doing that game right here in this lovely booth against Beaufort.
I'm going to personally call Mark Devendorf on Monday, and I'm going to mention about the facilities that he's given us here. I mean, we got 6 guys in an 8x6 booth here.
Hey, we got a safety. I think we got a safety. We do. Tackle the backfield in the end zone, and that's going to be a safety. That's 2 points for the Bobcats, plus they're going to get the ball on the kickoff from Hardeeville. Ridgeland-Hardeeville. So it's 41-0 in favor of the Bobcats. We're going to take a timeout. It's the high school football zone
on WHHI Sports TV.
Collins Pest Control has been serving the Lowcountry for almost 13 years. Staffed with trained professionals in the industry, we offer monthly and quarterly pest control services. Need a Seal 100 for a real estate closing or a termite pre-treat for new construction? Call Collins Pest Control today.
We are a family-owned business, and we are dedicated to providing quality service to our valued customers.
Let our family help your family.
Call us today at 524-5544 for a free estimate.
Welcome back to Bobcat Stadium. Once again, the Bobcats score, this time on their defense, causing a safety, tackling the man in the end zone, and that's a 2-point safety for the Bobcats, taking the score to 41-0 with 5:08 to go, and we are in the first half of play.
Well, a lot of optimism from Ridgeland-Hardeeville High School coming into tonight's game. But 12-0 end of the first quarter, and then in the next 7 minutes, they scored 29 points. A lot of different ways.
The kick is taken right up the gut. And inside the 40, up down close to the 35 of Ridgeland. And that's where the Bobcats are going to put it in play again, working with a short field. They're starting just about every drive on the Jaguars side of the field. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats, 4:57 and counting. And it's 41-0. And what do we got? Now, whistle somewhere. Okay, here we go. There's a handoff. Blocker in front. Hurdles one man and takes it for about a 10-yard pickup. That's Major. Tykeem Major. Nice jump there. 30. Might be close to a first down. Let's see if they... Yep, they do. They give it to him. That's another Walgreens first down for the Bobcats.
Oh, y'all getting tired.
Got a reminder at halftime, we're going to have the New River Automall halftime show. There's a handoff in the middle. Taken to the outside. That's number 3. That's Robinson.
19.
Balls at the 19 now. And there's no stopping the Bobcats. We got a flag down. Maybe that'll stop them. We'll check it out. We do have a holding call right there. And that's going to move them back 10 yards. Reminder, next week we're going to see Ridgeland once again as they travel to Hilton Head High School, playing to the 3A division, a little bit closer to their size. That's their first game to Hilton Head since last year.
Yes.
So that'll be good. Kind of our homecoming, Chuck.
Back to the Hawks Nest.
Back to the 31.
That'll be. We got a new coach out there, B.J. Payne, and got a great quarterback out there too at Hilton Head. Of course, they're trailing Whale Branch right now, 8-7. Low snap, picked up nicely. Got a man, got a catch at the 10. 5 makes a move into the end zone. That's number 3. That's Robinson. Well, he just went out uncovered. No, he got covered late, but pass was thrown to the outside. Made a nice move on it, caught it, and then just out-hustled the man into the end zone. So we'll go for the extra point here. It's 47 right now. Again, the kick from Sprouse. Ball's down. The kick is in the air, and the kick is good. It's 48-0 in favor of the Bobcats. 3:58 to go, first half. You're watching the High School Football Zone.
WHHI-TV.
Hi, I'm Annalisa Itkor. Join us every night at 6:30 and 10:30 to learn everything there is to learn about Bluffton in the Bluffton News.
Hey, you want to tune in for the Bluffton News? It's all Bluffton news and information shown every night at 6:30 and 10:30. Annalisa Itkor will bring you the Bluffton News every night, 6:30 and 10:30 here on WHHI-TV.
The Bobcats will kick from the 25.
The Bobcats, there was a personal foul following the extra point, so the Bobcats will kick now from the 25-yard line. And this will be Sprouse once again kicking. Should be a run back here. Gets it away. Taking it about the 25-30. Taking it to the outside. Trying to get there, and can't turn the corner. So it'll be 1st and 10 at about the 33-yard line for the Jaguars.
Jaguars will have it now 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line.
Well, that starting defense is holding Ridgeland to no scores and only 1 first down, and they got on a penalty. You got to give them some credit, led by the nose tackle, KJ Ford, number 23.
1st and 10, 3:36 in counting. There's a handoff to number 5.
My dad's going to be coming down.
Marquise Griffin. And Marquise picks up a couple. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Run your offense.
Hand off at the middle. Nothing there. It's a swarming defense.
Well, it's 48-0. There's 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first half.
Oh, we got a good halftime show, Chuck. We got Chuck and the cheerleaders, hopefully, this week. We also got the New River Auto Mall Drive of the Week. That'll be here with Jill Jouk from New River Auto Mall. She'll be joining us. And so we got a good halftime show coming up, and I'm sure the band will be playing. Again, handoff up the middle. Not much there. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 5 yards to go.
Well, I think we got to band on both sides of the field, though. There's one with Ridgeland-Hardeeville also.
Okay.
So there'll be some excitement on the field.
A little battle of the bands.
We're up here in the booth, so I'm not sure how how that's gonna work with the cheerleaders down on the sideline, Dale.
Well, you know, I've seen you change in a phone booth and put on your cape and fly down there. Good snap. Punt is away, and it goes out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. And that's where Bluffton will put it in play with 1:31 to go at the 40. Their own 41-yard line. That's the deepest position they've had. Coming up on halftime once again.
The latest score we've got in the West Hilton Head game is West leading now 15-7.
Well, just announced the Hilton Head score here, 15-7 in favor of Whale Branch. That probably also is in the second quarter, late. There's a little crossbuck handoff. Picks up about 5 on the play. And I'm not sure they're going to put it up. Well, Coach Gribb, you know, he just likes to run his offense regardless of what the score is. So.
Well, I think that's smart. And, you know, you get some of your JV players in there and give them some experience.
Yep. You see down on the sidelines, there's only one gentleman sitting there by the chalkboard, so either he's got to stay after class or not sure what that means. But there's a little handoff, 50, 45, 40, and that again is Robinson.
Midfield to the Jaguar 40.
Well, number 80 makes a great
36-yard
play
line.
Coming back, chasing the man down, stretching the play out. That was a good job.
Another Walgreens first down, 35 seconds. Looking deep, got a man. Can he get him? And we might have a flag on the play.
Unable to get it, and the flag will fly.
Yep, that was interference.
Well,
but
this
probably
did go
smart play.
Well, yeah, that is interference. He's got his arms out. The defender did, which prevented the forward progress of the wide receiver to make an adjustment back towards the football. That was a little underthrown. Good call by the officials.
Pass interference. Called against the Jaguars.
It'll be first down here for the Bobcats at the 25-yard line. The clock starts inside of 20 seconds now and counting. Frazier rolls out, looks, throws it out to the sideline. And Weber's got it inside the 10 to about the 5-yard line with 9 seconds to go. And let's see if they try and put one in here. He didn't go out of bounds, I don't believe. He stayed in bounds.
Timeout, Bobcats.
And the Bobcats call timeout, so they're going to try and put something in here, Chuck. Or else maybe try a field goal. But they certainly elected not to let the clock run out. They're going to try and put some more points on here before halftime.
Well, some people may say this is bad sportsmanship, you know, trying to score. You're up by, 48 points and trying to score. But I don't think it's all that bad. What you're doing is you're actually practicing your own strategy that you're going to use if the score was tied at this point in time or it was a closer score. So, yeah, I think it's a good move.
Well, we're gonna stay right here for these last 9 seconds before we go to halftime. Again, stay tuned for our halftime show. Chuck and Tony and the cheerleaders. We had Tony do something here today.
He got us the officials.
He did get us the officials.
Yeah.
Okay, once again, they're lined up in the pistol. Snap. Now little wide receivers around, and he's gonna take it in. Yep. That's number 10. Marquise Weber scores with 3 seconds to go in the first half. Nice move here by Marquise, just outruns the defender. And nice block on the outside there by number 11. That's Demetrius Smalls. And that's a tough position for a wide receiver to make a block.
Well, that just shows, as I mentioned earlier, the difference from going up 2 levels from 2A to 4A. The difference is speed and tackling. Speed of the game and tackling. That's what you saw right there. Would-be tackler just didn't have enough speed or skill to bring him down.
Kick is up, and the kick is good. We've got a timeout here. No, we're going to stay right here. We'll take the last 3 seconds. It's 55-0, and it's halftime. That's not halftime, sorry. There's still a chance for some other scores here. But it's 55-0 in favor of the Bobcats here. And they really have taken control of the game. The Jaguars also had kind of got their wind knocked out of their sails a little bit when they also had the player that went down and had to be taken off the field. And they took him to the hospital for a precautionary measure, but still, at that point they were also, down on the scoreboard as well. So it's be a tough road home for them, but again, it's early in the season for them. This is their first game, so we'll see what happens going forward for them. Keep an eye on them. We're going to kick here once again for the Bobcats with 3 seconds to go. And looks like he might just ground this one. That little poocher. Somebody better catch it. And they do. Good block. 40, 45, 50. And that'll do it for the first half of play. We've reached the halftime. The Bobcats lead the Jaguars 55-0. You're watching the High School Football Zone.
WHHI Sports TV.
It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Hilton Head Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram's big sales event, and it's happening now. Choose from our giant selection of over 90 new vehicles. We have financing as low as 0% and new vehicles starting at just $199 per month. Now that's big. It's Hilton Head Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram's big sales event, now until August 31st. We're located on Highway 278, exit 8 off I-95, or online at HiltonHeadCJD.com. But hold on to your hats because it's gonna be big.
Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, Kiwi waving back at me. But won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog, you're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down southeast, sitting by the dog, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be the salty dog?
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends cold tablets and hot soup.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends bubblegum flavor. And patience.
Mine recommends antacid tablets. And only one taco.
Walgreens pharmacists also recommend you try Walgreens brand health and wellness products. They have the same active ingredients as other brands and cost less. Our pharmacist recommended Walgreens brand health and wellness products. There's an everyday way to well.
We got the band on the field here from Bluffton. As we start our New River Auto Mall halftime show, we'll listen a little bit to the band, and then we'll talk to our lovely representative Jill Jouk from New River Auto Mall. Again, it's 55-0 in favor of the Bobcats here at halftime, and just a perfect night for football here in Bluffton. We're back here at halftime with the New River Auto Mall halftime show, and with me is Jill Jouk of New River Auto Mall. And Jill, what's your position there?
I'm the marketing and advertising manager for the New River Auto Mall.
Okay, and there's like 12 different dealerships, is that right?
Yeah, we have 16 dealerships, actually 16 brands at 12 dealerships, all in one location on one property. It's very convenient, and there's lots to choose from there.
Okay, New River Auto Mall has a drive of the week each week for us here on the halftime show. Jill, what did you drive over here today?
Well, I got to drive the new Hyundai Veloster, which is a sports coupe. It was actually named the International Sports Coupe of the Year, and it's a cute, sexy little car that gets 38 miles a gallon. So the gas mileage is great, and it's affordable. It starts at $19,500, so maybe for a high school student or a college student, it'd be a great option. And it's fun to drive, very sporty. Two-door, actually it's 3 doors. One side has 1 door and the other side has 2. So it's interesting. It's really unique.
That's pretty wild, yeah. Now, and as I understand, you drove over an orange car?
Yes, it is actually a vitamin C color. It's very bright orange. It's really pretty and it's unique, and you definitely will turn heads in this car.
Okay. Well, we want to thank New River Auto Mall for being our sponsor this year and sponsoring our halftime show. And Jill, as you know, cameras are everywhere, and we actually have some footage of you driving over in this.
Oh yeah.
In this new Hyundai. I've got 2 Hyundais myself. I had 2 Hyundais and both Sonatas, and I just love it. My
they're great cars, and you cannot go wrong with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
Okay, well, we're going to see Jill driving the Sportster here, and we'll be back after that for the second half of the halftime show.
We're here at Hilton Hyundai at the New River Auto Mall with this week's Drive of the Week, the 2012 Hyundai Veloster. Let's go check out the Bluffton High School Bobcats. We're in the 2012 Veloster heading to Bluffton High School for the Bobcats football game, Friday Night Lights.
H&H Auto is Hilton Head's #1 place for service, collision repair, and sales. H&H Auto's service department will keep any vehicle running its best, and when the unexpected happens, trust their collision repair to get you back on the road. Looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? H&H Auto offers a full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs that are certified and come with a warranty. Visit the #1 rated service department on Hilton Head at 35 Hunter Road and H&H Auto Body at 17 Cardinal Road. Customer friendly, guaranteed quality. H&H Auto.
It takes heart to play this game. This team has the heart to win.
You got to give it your all for your teammates and for the fans.
Becoming a Jaguar was a dream come true. Now it's time to go to work.
You've got to bring it every snap.
I'll leave everything I've got on the field. Count on it.
Jacksonville Jaguars wide receiver Justin Blackman.
I'm offensive tackle Eugene Monroe.
I'm Jacksonville Jaguars guard Uche Waneri, and I'm all in.
We are back here at the New River Auto Mall halftime show, and with me is Shelly Snyder, of the Vice President of the Bobcat Booster Club. And Shelly, we've seen the Booster Club in action. We've done a couple games last year at Hilton Head High School, and you guys came over in a caravan with police escort. You've got a very active Booster Club.
We have. We've been fortunate enough to have a lot of community support, a lot of volunteer support, and a lot of support from the administration at the school.
And you've got a great lineup here of food vendors.
We do. We're really, really thrilled this year. We have 6 food vendors along with the Booster Club selling drinks. We have the Bobcat Band boosters out selling funnel cakes. So we hope it's a fun time for the whole family to come out and have dinner and enjoy the game.
And the Booster Club also sponsors helps out all the other sports as well.
We do. We are an all-sports Booster Club, so we support all of the teams at Bluffton High School. Either for their travel plans or equipment, or last year we helped the cross-country team get a canopy for their away meets. So we're really excited.
Well, obviously the score can be attributed to the Booster Club. You guys do a great job.
Absolutely.
Well, Shelly, thanks you for coming by and talking to us.
Well, thanks. We're really glad that y'all are here.
Well, we'll be looking forward to come back. We come back for the Beaufort game later this year, so that'll be great. This is the halftime show, a New River Auto Mall's halftime show. And we'll be right back after these messages.
It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Hilton Head Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram's big sales event, and it's happening now. Choose from our giant selection of over 90 new vehicles. We have financing as low as 0% and new vehicles starting at just $199 per month. Now that's big. It's Hilton Head Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram's big sales event, now until August 31st. We're located on Highway 278, exit 8 off I-95, or online at HiltonHeadCJD.com. But hold on to your hats because it's gonna be big.
It's tough to come this far and lose. It hurts. But you are defined in life by the way you respond to defeat. That pit in your stomach, fill it with fire. Next season starts right now. Remember this hurt. Think about it when you want to sleep in the morning. Think about it when you want to shut it down instead of doing an extra second. Promise yourself that you will never, ever feel like this again. You promise yourself that you will come back untouchable.
Hi, I'm Annalisa Itkor. Join us every night at 6:30 and 10:30 to learn everything there is to learn about Bluffton in the Bluffton News.
This is our halftime show here at Bluffton Bobcat Stadium, and with us are three of the cheerleader captains with us, and they are
Rachel Messinger, Brooke Davis, and Lauren Tyler.
And Lauren, how long have you been a cheerleader?
Probably about 10 years.
Oh, you started that young?
Yes, probably about 7. I'm now 16. Yeah.
Oh, great. What do you like about it the most?
It's just my passion. It's just the thing I like to do. I really don't know why. I just love it. I've always loved it ever since I started.
Oh, that's great. And Brooke, what about yourself? What's the best experience you've had as a cheerleader?
The best experience I have is the feeling where you get out on the sideline and, the entire crowd is cheering and there's just so much energy and everything's just really great.
And what about yourself? What do you feel is the best thing?
Definitely being right next to the action of the football players and watching the game. It's just amazing to be right there and cheering them on.
Do your parents come to the game too to watch you?
Yeah, they do.
And do you have any other brothers or sisters attending the high school?
Yes, my younger sister, Jordan Messinger.
Yeah, and would you recommend her to be a cheerleader too?
She already is one.
But you're the captain.
Yeah.
And what about you, Laura? What's your plans for furthering your education?
I definitely want to go to Clemson and probably be a pediatrician or some kind of sports medicine doctor.
So you're going to go to Clemson?
I want to, yes, sir.
And you want to do sports medicine?
Sports medicine, yes, probably.
Oh, that's good. How about you, Brooke? What's your plans?
Well, I plan on going to a college in the state, University of South Carolina.
Uh-huh.
Don't really know what I'm majoring in yet. Only a junior.
Do you think you'll continue with cheerleading?
Yes, I think I will.
Oh, that's good. And what about yourself? What are your plans?
I hope to attend College of Charleston and hopefully do something in therapy and something with children as well.
Well, there you have it, folks. The tri-captains for Bluffton's cheerleader squad. You can see they have a lot of experience and big ambitions. We wish them the best. This is WHHI Sports TV.
It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Hilton Head Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram's big sales event, and it's happening now. Choose from our giant selection of over 90 new vehicles. We have financing as low as 0% and new vehicles starting at just $199 per month. Now that's big. It's Hilton Head Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram's big sales event, now until August 31st. We're located on Highway 278, exit 8 off I-95, or online at HiltonHeadCJD.com. But hold on to your hats because it's gonna be big.
Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, kiwi waving back at me. Honey, won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog, oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down southeast, sitting by the dock, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be the salty dog?
Football is an all-or-nothing sport.
It's not just who's strongest, it's who wants it more.
All the sweat, all the sprints, all the extra reps. It's all for that feeling when you walk off the field victorious.
Believe this, no one wants to win for this city more than me. No one.
I'm Jacksonville Jaguars linebacker Paul Posluszny.
I'm defensive tackle Tyson Alualu.
I'm Jaguars linebacker Darryl Smith, and I'm all in.
Welcome back from the New River Automall halftime show. We're about ready to kick off the second half here, and it's 55-0 in favor of the Bobcats. And it's been pretty much all Bobcats here in the first half of play. We're going to kick off here shortly.
Well, Dale, it has been too. But if you remember that very first drive, the only reason it kept going was that they had a roughing the punter penalty, which kept the was a automatic first down, which kept that drive alive. Otherwise, at least Ridgeland would have had a chance to get the ball back when the score was still meant something, namely 0-0.
turning point in the game right there. At least they would have had the thrill of stopping them.
Right, I do too. Well, and you know, coming into tonight's game, Bluffton was playing their second game of the year, and they've had some experienced players. They have some returning. We talk about their 55 points, but defensively they've done rather well. Also, not giving up anything, and that's been led by the starting corners Jeremy Scott and Anthony Smith, along with free safety Cahill Mitchell. And they had between the three of them, they had 13 interceptions last year. It looks like they can add one more there, as we'll mention in another minute. The linebackers were Kyle Waddle, Rogan Ferguson, and Joaquin Campbell. They've been returning along with KJ Ford, and then there's Shamik Blackshear, the big 6'5", 230-pound defensive end. And they've done a great job stopping Ridgeland.
The Jaguars will get the ball to start the second half. And so see if they can't put something positive on the board here as we start the second half of play.
We did it. We won. We got it. We won.
All right, we're going to draw another right after kickoff.
We won?
No, it's next score.
And there's the kickoff. And there's a...
Chuck's mic? Your mic's working.
Ball's brought back to the 15-yard line by the Jaguars. I have some stats from the first half, Dale. Offensively, for Bluffton, there was 141 passing yards, 61 rushing yards for a total of 205 yards offensively and 6 touchdowns. Individually, Frazier, 11 for 15 for 144 yards, 3 touchdowns he's thrown for. He rushed for 12 and scored another touchdown by himself. Under the ball now. Ridgeland's quarterback gets under the ball. That's Darrell Myers. Takes a direct snap, hands off to the fullback, and that just goes for a short gain.
It'll be second down coming up. Second and 9. We're just starting the third quarter of play here.
Dale, just to finish off those individual stats, Robinson had 5 catches, 67 yards and 2 touchdowns. Weber, 4 catches for 62 yards. And Smalls, 2 catches, 21 yards and 1 touchdown.
Well, and we had quite a series of plays there. We had 4 fumbles that changed hands in a row. And then after the 4th fumble, then we had the safety. So we had a little bit of excitement there at one point.
Well, the defensive stats are just as impressive for the Bobcats. They did recover 3 fumbles, 1 interception for a touchdown. They scored another TD picking up a fumble, and they had the 1 safety that you mentioned. That's not a bad half for a defense.
Right. It'll be 3rd and 9 now coming up. A little naked bootleg, and he's not going anywhere. Dragged down from behind. Good.
You can just see the difference in speed. I mean, Keandre Frazier, number 6 for Jaquan Campbell, the outside linebacker, the senior, just really had way too much speed and was able to take the quarterback down, who had the running edge on him. He had an angle.
Yep. So it'll be 4th down, and we'll see the punting unit on the field once again.
Well, generally your quarterback's your best athlete that's on the field, and it's a little disheartening to see a linebacker run down your best athlete. But it looked like he had an opportunity to pick up a first down.
And a low kick. It'll be returned. The 48 makes a move to the outside. Good block. The 40, 30, 20, 10, touchdown. 52-yard touchdown run. There's the replay.
That's the returner is Jeremy Scott, number 1. He shows you his stuff there.
Watch this block.
Little hip to his dip. Watch that. Now he puts a little glide to his stride. And now he does a little twist, and he's into the end zone.
That was just too easy. We had a flag. Let's see what the call is.
Oh, they're bringing it back, Dale.
They are going to bring it back, yep.
It's not a touchdown.
I believe that was a clip.
I guess a clip. And that'll bring it back out to the 36-yard line.
Brings it back.
And that's where the
36.
Bobcats will put it in play, 1st and 10. 9 minutes and counting.
Bluffton lines up in their pistol formation.
It's a handoff going nowhere. Loss on the play. Tonight's game brought to you by New River Auto Mall. They have it all. New River Auto Mall. Over 1,000 vehicles at 12 dealerships, all in one location.
Well, number 9, C.J. Fraser, is still out in the field. That's the face of this Bobcat football team. Set a school record last year with 6 touchdowns in one game.
Wow.
Had 3 here in the first half.
Good blocking up the middle, going all the way inside the 25, and the ball's on the ground. Let's see who's got it. They're going to say it still belongs to the Bobcats, and that's going to be enough for a Walgreens first down. Today's game also brought to you by Walgreens. At Walgreens, there's a way to stay well. Make sure you pick up your flu shots at Walgreens this fall. It'll be 1st and 10. Ball resting comfortably inside the 25-yard line at about the 24, 23-yard line, we'll call it. Frazier, the quarterback. Low snap, gets it, and that time stopped in the backfield. Number 16, Alex Waddell.
For a loss.
Loss on the play.
Right about 28-yard line.
Alex Waddell is only a junior. Getting some playing time now.
2nd and 16.
It'll be 2nd down, 16 to go. Here in the 3rd quarter. Bobcats again. Screen to the outside, and that's number 10 with the ball. That's Weber.
Weber on the counter.
He's already had a touchdown tonight.
Goes out of bounds right around the 20-yard line.
A screen, but there was nobody for anyone to block there, but so he picks up
3rd and 8.
about 8 yards. It'll be 3rd and 8 coming up.
That's his 5th catch of the evening. He's up over 70 yards now. No TDs yet, though.
Good snap. Hands it off. And a blocker in front. Lots of speed. 10, 5, tries to get in. Does he get in?
Bring it all the way down to the line.
Nope, they're going to mark him out at the 1.
Right around the 1.
But that's enough for another Walgreens first down.
Gerald Robinson, number 11, the junior, already has 2 touchdowns catching the ball and almost scores a 3rd running the football. But he's just knocked out of bounds right before he got to the pylon.
It'll be 1st and goal at the 1. Bobcats once again trying to add to their already huge lead. That's Frazier. Snap, handoff. Oh, nobody there. Walking in is number 8, Vinny Boney. Boney scores again. And Vinny makes it 61. The extra point try coming. Well, Chuck, I don't know what to say. You're looking good tonight, though. 61-0. Oh, well, the clock is running. Maybe that's a good sign. They may be on running time. We're not sure. We haven't been told yet. But extra point is up. The extra point is no good. So it remains 61-0 in favor of the Bobcats. You're watching the High School Football Zone.
WHHI Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Dr. Elizabeth Sugg. I've been a dentist for over 20 years, and I've recently moved my practice here from Ohio. What makes Ocean Dental different? I offer weekend and evening hours, which is great for busy professionals. Cosmetic dentistry options are available, and best of all, I'm offering a free exam and x-rays for any new patients. Having the right family dentist is important. Call Ocean Dental at 342-6677 to schedule a free exam and x-rays. Your teeth are your ultimate accessory, and I'll make yours shine.
Bobcats getting ready to kick off here. They've got a 61-0 lead. We've got a running clock now here in the third quarter. 4:47 and counting as they line up for the kickoff. Well, it's one good news out of this all, Chuck, is the injured player, I believe it's number 6.
Yes.
For the Jaguars.
That's Keandre Frazier.
Keandre Frazier. We did get a report that he's at the hospital. He's responsive. All his limbs are moving. He did get banged up pretty good, around the head and neck area, but everything seems to be good with him, and I'm sure they'll keep him there overnight for observation. But that's a good news.
Well, we know the goal coming into this season for Coach Ken Cribbs was score 850 points in 2 games. He already has 111.
I didn't think he was going to do it all in one night.
Down to around the 8-yard line.
Ball's at the 8-yard line now after the penalty.
First and 10.
First and 10 for the Jaguars. Well, at least they don't have a long bus trip home.
No, they don't.
Then a handoff. Not much there. Gain of maybe a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Within about 2 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Well, they'll get their real test in about a month when they go play Beaufort.
Next play them here.
Yeah, and that'll be their first regional opponent. And that's when you'll just find out how good the Bluffton team is at the 4A level.
Right.
Because they're not going to be up on Bluffton or Beaufort 61-0, I can tell you that.
And we got a flag down. Someone jumped. Tonight's game brought to you by Salty Dog Cafe. We want you to get your Salty Dog t-shirts at the Salty Dog T-Shirt Factory. That's located at the South Beach Marina or on Arrow Road. And you can pick one up anytime at their website, www.saltydog.com.
Well, C.J. Frazier is getting off to a great start throwing the football last week and this week. He set a lot of records last year. As we mentioned, 6 touchdown passes in 1 game last year in the playoffs. And then he also threw for 48 touchdowns in the whole season. He's certainly got a shot at that again this year. If they go all the way to the state finals, it'll be a 15-game schedule. Last year, they ended up just 1 game short of a perfect season, 14-1.
Coming up to 3rd and 13. Ball's at about the 5-yard line. And ball's going to be at about the 3-yard line after that play. 4th down coming up. And I think the bite has left the Jaguars right now. They've kind of lost their will to continue here.
Well, that's a pretty big front line they got to move there, too, led by number 69, Yurko Castillo. He's been in the backfield all night. The 6-foot, 250-pound senior has done a great job.
Lots of happy fans on the Bluffton sidelines we saw there. And they'll be 2-0 to start the season. Of course, we're only in the 3rd quarter. But I'm pretty confident they'll be 2-0.
You sure?
Never say never. Under a minute to go now in the 3rd quarter. No kick. Okay, well, it's not going to be returned, though. It's going to be down at about the 33-yard line. That's where the Bobcats will put it in play. Tonight's game brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods. As part of their grand opening festivities, Dick's Sporting Goods will host a high school football team pride competition. Schools displaying the most team spirit will win $750 in cash to spend at Dick's Sporting Goods for their programs. More details will come, and please remember, every season starts at Dick's Sporting Goods. And it's still Frazier out there, I believe. Right, Chuck?
It is too, Dale.
Nope,
no, it's 4.
Okay, so we got a new quarterback in there. It's number 4.
So in the last minute of the third quarter, we get to see number 4, Alex Davis, the sophomore, 5'11", 180 pounds, plays quarterback and outside linebacker, comes into the game as quarterback, substituting for C.J. Frazier.
10 seconds to go here, the running clock. Snap, hands it off. Faked out our cameraman. And goes back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to end the third quarter of play. It's been all Bluffton all night, 61-0. You're watching the High School Football Zone
on WHHI Sports TV.
Do you need to sell a home, or are you looking to purchase a new one? Hi, I'm Rhonda Merrick with Ballinger Realty of Beaufort, South Carolina. I've been serving the Lowcountry for 6 years, and I want to help you with any of your real estate needs. I'll assist with finding the right loan and lender, and I will help you with every detail before closing. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, military personnel, or retiring to Beaufort, together we can find the perfect match to fit your lifestyle and your budget. For real estate on the move, call Rhonda Merritt.
H&H Auto is Hilton Head's #1 place for service, collision repair, and sales. H&H Auto's service department will keep any vehicle running its best, and when the unexpected happens, trust their collision repair to get you back on the road. Looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? H&H Auto offers a full line of cars, trucks, and SUVs that are certified and come with a warranty. Visit the #1 rated service department on Hilton Head at 35 Hunter Road and H&H Auto Body at 17 Cardinal Road. Customer friendly, guaranteed quality. H&H Auto.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends cold tablets and hot soup.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends bubblegum flavor and patience.
Mine recommends antacid tablets and only one taco.
Walgreens pharmacists also recommend you try Walgreens brand health and wellness products. They have the same active ingredients as other brands and cost less. Our pharmacist recommended Walgreens brand health and wellness products. There's an everyday way to well.
We're about to start the fourth quarter here at Bobcat Stadium. I'm Dale Planica. With me is Chuck Zapek. And Chuck, it's been a Bobcat night, that's for sure.
It has, too. You know, we came into this season and, you know, we knew we were going to watch for C.J. Frazier, the quarterback. You know, after the great season he had last year, 49 touchdowns was the official amount, 2,898 yards. He led an offense that averaged 54.25 points per game.
Now we got a flag to start the fourth quarter.
And the coach wants to do better.
Well, there's some happy fans right there.
Great support. I can remember being out here 3 years ago, and this was an empty stadium. And just what they've done in 3 years is truly amazing. A lot of credit to the coaches and just the whole staff, teachers, principal at Bluffton High School have done a great job.
Great booster club. Little screen coming back the other way. They've got to beat one man, and he doesn't quite make it.
You see, this is what I just love about this offense. If you watch them in a replay here, they make you defend the entire field. They get you from side, stretch it from side to side, and then what they do is they able to get the ball off on a short pass, or they'll see a seam down the field and throw the ball, or they'll see the fade route where they got a man-to-man and they got a defensive back's turn, and they just make you defend the entire field.
Ball's at the 25. It'll be fourth down and 2 yards to go. Again, backup quarterback in there, handing it off. This is number 32, and
he's going to come up short.
Yeah, he kind of danced there a little bit.
Wow,
that
this is
stood
why
up.
that's why they come into the game and get some stuff. That's Deontay Stevenson, a sophomore, pretty big running back, 6'1", 190 pounds. He should have been able to bull his way if he just would have turned his shoulders square upfield rather than try to, that's try to head for the outside where you think that you have an opportunity for the corner and you don't.
Well, the Jaguars will get the ball on downs at the 26-yard line, 1st and 10. Tonight's game brought to you by H&H Auto. Customer friendly, guaranteed quality. The #1 place for auto sales and service on Hilton Head, H&H Auto.
Well, they still had their starting team in there. Of course, they only came to the field with 34 players.
Whoop, there's a bad pitch. Whoop, there's a bad fall. There's a pickup. There's a touchdown for number 59. Well, he's going to be happy.
Yeah.
59.
Austin Chittum. He's a senior.
He got a gift right there.
6'3", 265-pound senior.
And it just reminds us we want to stay tuned after the conclusion of tonight's game for the Dick's Sporting Goods Untouchable Moments. That'll be at the conclusion of tonight's game. Also want you to tune in for the Bluffton News. Tune in every night for Annalise Victor. That'll be shown at 6:30 and 7:30, 6:30 and 10:30. My eyes are starting to go bad. That's the Bluffton News here on WHHI-TV. This is all Bluffton Newscast, bringing you local news and headlines and information. It's all about Bluffton. So all you Bluffton fans out there, if you're watching this replay, be sure and tune in and see Annalisa. Good snap. Kick is no good. So 9:42 to go. We're going to take a break. You're watching the WHHI Sports Station and the
Friday Night Football Zone.
At 123 Drive Driving Academy, the goal is to help students become confident, cautious, and courteous drivers. They offer high-quality classroom and behind-the-wheel training with friendly, professional, and state-certified instructors who make learning easy and safe. Go to 123drivedrivingacademy.com for more information or call 263-5023 and mention the Friday Night Football Zone to receive $10 off your training session. When you're ready to get in the driver's seat, call 123 Drive Driving Academy.
Collins Pest Control has been serving the Lowcountry for almost 13 years. Staffed with trained professionals in the industry, we offer monthly and quarterly pest control services. Need a Seal 100 for a real estate closing or a termite pre-treat for new construction? Call Collins Pest Control today.
We are a family-owned business and we are dedicated to providing quality service to our valued customers.
Let our family help your family.
Call us today at 524-5544 for a free estimate.
Well, welcome back, Bluffton fans. And if you had the over on Chuck's pregame prognosis, you're a winner because it's 67-0, and probably more to come. Ball goes into the end zone, so that'll be a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. We got a running clock here, so kind of like the mercy rule in softball. Well, you got to try and learn something from this if you're the Jaguars. And I'm sure that Coach Cribb's got plenty to complain about, too, this week. Even though it's 67-0, there were a lot of turnovers in this game. And there were some penalties in the first half, too, that kind of set them back, but it was only temporary. Full house backfield. Handoff, the up man. Trying to bowl through there, unable to do so. And be a second down. Here's the band. They performed at halftime during our New River Auto Mall halftime show, and they're going to play a little music for us here.
Well, what can you do when you're down 67-0? Well, the best thing you can do is just run your plays. Get some experience. Don't change your offense. Run your basic plays. Even if it's the same play, run it again.
Second down and about 8 yards to go.
You're running it against good competition. And next week or the week after, we line up against competition that's not quite as good. If you perfected your plays as you're going along, it's going to pay off for you. That's what you're going to get out of tonight's game.
Keep moving forward. It'll be third down coming up, and about 3 yards to go. 7:40 and counting.
And it looks like we got a timeout. But at least we're getting the band.
All right, well, we're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching the High School Football Zone
on WHHI Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Dr. Elizabeth Sugg. I've been a dentist for over 20 years, and I've recently moved my practice here from Ohio. What makes Ocean Dental different? I offer weekend and evening hours, which is great for busy professionals. Cosmetic dentistry options are available, and best of all, I'm offering a free exam and x-rays for any new patients. Having the right family dentist is important. Call Ocean Dental at 342-6677 to schedule a free exam and x-rays. Your teeth are your ultimate accessory, and I'll make yours shine.
We're back at Bobcat Stadium on a 3rd and 3 play, and they'll be close to a first down here. I think it is going to be a first down. That'll be a Walgreens first down.
And I think that's the first down they earned on their own. That wasn't given by a penalty.
That's true.
Now, granted, there's some clean jerseys out in the field, which means that there's some new players out in the field. Maybe your second-team players, but I don't care if it's your sister. Run them over. You know, Dales reminds me back when I was in high school. I wasn't the fleetest of foot, but I was a track and field man. And, you know, I did
shot put,
shot put, discus, and pole vault, if you can believe that.
Oval.
Pole vault.
Oh, pole vault.
But I remember in one track event where we had one of our runners go down, and one of the last events was the relay, and I got to run in a relay. I was the last leg of the relay, and we were getting smoked, just getting smoked, and I was maybe behind by 100 yards, and all I can remember is my track coach, Mr. Kelly, just all he could say was, I heard him screaming, "Head down, knees high, head down, knees high," the whole way around. As I was getting smoked by 100 yards. So my only advice is what Mr. McKelly gave to me. Head down, knees high, fellas.
I think you're still running that race, Chuck. 3rd and 9. Inside of 6 minutes. Trying to go outside and not turning the corner. It'll be 4th down and about 7. Good turn on the outside there.
Well, they just ran down number 1.
Yeah.
That's their fastest man. And he got run down by their linebacker. And
Jeremy.
So that's number 1 was Devontae Doe.
Oh, Devontae Doe, yeah. I think they're a little tired out there. Oh, comes a big boy in.
And they bring in Ashley Mitchell.
Punt. Gets it away. Low line drive, hits off the man, picks it up. Dangerous play, but makes something out of it. Then he gets labeled.
You know, Dale, I just want to mention, you know, at least I think somebody's listening to me, but if you notice, there's 3 men back there to field the short punt. Something
right.
that I've been suggesting all along at the high school football level. Get 3 returners back there to field the punts. Look how much field position they just gained.
Exactly. That was number 33, Leroy Frost. He's a sophomore. returning that kick. Let's say if you drop it, you better pick it up. And he did. There's a keeper right up the middle, number 4, and that's Davis, again, the quarterback, also a sophomore. They can work some guys in here. They've got a pretty strong team on seniors and juniors. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
If he had handed the ball off to the motion back that time, he might still be running. Don't be surprised if they run this on this play.
There it is. Still running, spinning. Finally gets taken down at about the 30-yard line.
I missed my calling, Dale.
You got to be playing lotto here, Chuck.
That's a great call. Why not?
Another Walgreens first down for the Bobcats. As they run down the clock here, and at the same time, as you said, there's a lot of youngsters in there with clean uniforms that are trying to make a name for themselves. So,
well, you know what the impressive thing is? We're here in the stadium, and nobody's left. If you look down in there, there's as many people here in Bluffton in the stands right now than there was to start the game. I mean, you got a lot of people here, a lot of kids. And that's what I like about this, the whole Bluffton community, is they have a lot of the small children here for the game, watching the game. And that just tells me a lot that, this program is going to be going on for a while. There's a philosophical saying by a wiser man than me who said, "Show me the boy and I'll show you the man." So if you get the boys out here watching, you're going to see them playing football as a man.
Another Walgreens first down. Ball's inside the 20-yard line at about the 17, 1st and 10. Tom's back in the booth with us, our erstwhile cameraman, along with about 300 mosquitoes that just decided to come in. Man.
Pushed out around the 14.
Wow, even a block. You see the block number 4 through in the defensive end? Nice job.
That's the quarterback.
Yeah, 4. I know. He pitched the ball, took a bad low snap, picked it up, pitched the ball to his running back, and threw a block.
2nd down.
Well, what more can you say about the Bluffton Bobcats and their players and their coaches? And they just did an outstanding job tonight.
Trying to get to the outside. Can't quite get to the 10. He's close to the 10. It'll be 3rd down coming up. 2 minutes and counting. 2:20 something. Or 2 minutes, actually, inside of 2 minutes. Well, next week, we're going to see Ridgeland once again as they travel to Hilton Head High School. And that'll be an interesting game. We'll be back at Hilton Head on the island. No mosquitoes there. Man, where are they coming from?
Pretty good size, too.
Yeah, it's like, no. You could fly home on one of these guys. Oh, there's a fumble. One of the linemen picks it up.
Yeah, 31 for Ridgeland. Johnny on the spot. DeAndre Dobson, the sophomore, getting some experience in there at linebacker, picks up the fumble, is able to get some positive yards the other way after that.
Yep. A little help on the tackle.
Yeah, go into the stats as a 7-yard return.
Got a little bit of a timeout here. Got an injured player on the field. We're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching the High School Football Zone
on WHHI Sports TV.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends cold tablets and hot soup.
My Walgreens pharmacist recommends bubblegum flavor and patience.
Mine recommends antacid tablets and only one taco.
Walgreens pharmacists also recommend you try Walgreens brand health and wellness products. They have the same active ingredients as other brands and cost less. Our pharmacist recommended Walgreens brand health and wellness products. There's an everyday way to well.
Do you need to sell a home, or are you looking to purchase a new one? Hi, I'm Rhonda Merrick with Ballinger Realty of Beaufort, South Carolina. I've been serving the Lowcountry for 6 years, and I want to help you with any of your real estate needs. I'll assist with finding the right loan and lender, and I will help you with every detail before closing. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, military personnel, or retiring to Beaufort, together we can find the perfect match to fit your lifestyle and your budget. For real estate on the move, call Rhonda Merrick.
At 123 Drive Driving Academy, the goal is to help students become confident, cautious, and courteous drivers. They offer high-quality classroom and behind-the-wheel training with friendly, professional, and state-certified instructors who make learning easy and safe. Go to 123drivedrivingacademy.com for more information or call 263-5023 and mention the Friday Night Football Zone to receive $10 off your training session. When you're ready to get in the driver's seat, call 123 Drive Driving Academy.
Change hands now.
1:32 to go here in the ball game as the Jaguars take over after the fumble. 1st and 10 for the Jaguars, and they trail it by a lot, 67-0. As we run out the clock here, the clock is now running once again. So a good night for the Bobcats. They scored a number of different ways. Was dragged down from behind. There's a good defensive play from the quarterback.
Well, you know, you might say what good has come out of it for Ridgeland, but this was their first game of the year. And as we mentioned before, earlier, Ridgeland-Hardeeville High School didn't exist until 30 days ago when they combined both the schools. So it was quite a task for Blake Raley, the head coach of Hardeeville last year, to come in and be the head coach of Ridgeland-Hardeeville, filled that position for the consolidation. And, you know, they had a couple of scrimmages prior to tonight's game against other schools, but this is really the first real action. As we talked about also earlier, is that their biggest challenge probably was getting on the same page, getting the players used to the same terminology, getting their line assignments down, blocking assignments, defensive assignments down. And, you know, the big plus was that you had more players by consolidating high schools. The minuses were what I just mentioned, you know, getting your assignments down and getting the terminology down. We saw junior Darrell Myers start at quarterback tonight, played a whole night. Number 4, he's got a game experience under his belt. I don't think, you know, that usually you see your biggest improvement your second game of the year. That's when you see improvement. We'll find out next week whether Ridgeland-Hardeeville High School will see that improvement, because those players will get the chance to improve from week 1 to week 2.
Well, Bluffton improved as they take it to the Jaguars here. It's the last play of the ball game, and scrambling out, and that's going to be it. Final score here at the Bobcat Stadium, and we want you to stay tuned for the Dick's Sporting Goods Untouchable moment. That'll be coming up right after these messages. You're watching. It's 67-0 in favor of the Bobcats. You're watching the High School Football Zone
on WHHI Sports TV.
Oh, salty dog. Oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Captain Cherokee sitting in a tree, kiwi waving back at me. But won't you be the salty dog? Oh, salty dog. Oh, salty dog. You're sly as a fox, you salty dog. Down southeast, sitting by the dock, singing a song about a salty dog. Honey, won't you be the salty dog?
It's tough to come this far and lose. It hurts. But you are defined in life by the way you respond to defeat. That pit in your stomach, fill it with fire. Next season starts right now. Remember this hurt. Think about it when you want to sleep in the morning. Think about it when you want to shut it down instead of doing an extra set. Promise yourself that you will never, ever feel like this again. You promise yourself that you will come back untouchable.
Welcome back here to Bobcat Stadium, where tonight the Bobcats beat the Jaguars 67-0, and Chuck, it was pretty much a blowout from the first half on.
Well, we knew coming into tonight's game you had a team that moved up to 4A playing against a 2A team that only consolidated 2 high schools a month ago, didn't have any spring practice together, just a few short weeks of practice. So we knew that there'd be a bit of a problem in learning their assignments and the terminology, and certainly it showed tonight in the type of play that Ridgeland-Hardeeville High School played tonight. But you got to give all the credit to the preparation of Coach Ken Cribbs and his Bobcats. They did what they had to do. They showed up. They played a great game. 67 points. What more can you ask?
Well, what you can ask for is what's the untouchable moment of the game, and Dick's Sporting Goods brings you the untouchable moment of each game. And tonight's untouchable moment was a touchdown pass from C.J. Frazier that we can see here. He goes back to pass and hits number 3 there in the end.
That's Gerald Robinson who catches the ball. Gerald Robinson had 5 catches for 67 yards and 2 touchdowns, this being one of them right in the first half. You'll see what happens here. Here is that offense. Looks like University of Oregon out there. He gets the ball to the outside. He throws it to the outside shoulder. The receiver, there's enough air underneath it so the receiver can make an adjustment on the ball. It comes back, catches the ball, makes a great catch and a nice run to end that. Frazier, the junior, 5'10", 170 pounds. Great movement to get in and get open and make that catch and get into the end zone.
And that's our untouchable moment of the game for Dick's Sporting Goods. You've been watching the High School Football Zone
on WHHI Sports TV.